21 years ago, I got my real estate license, and nobody told me the truth. It's not the job itself that will burn you out. It's not having any systems that will kill you. And that's it. That's basically the whole podcast. But stick with me, because it took me 2 decades, 1,000 transactions, joy, misery, triumph, failure, success, a divorce, and dangerous levels of caffeine before I could actually understand that basic premise. But first, let me tell you who I built this for, because I built it for a very specific person, not for everybody. So you're an agent, maybe you're even a few years in, and you're good. You're closing deals, you're making it happen. But your business runs you. Your phone runs you. As your bank account improves, you notice that your life is starting to be consumed. You ended up building a high-labor job, not a business. And somewhere in the back of your head, you know there's a difference between the two. And it's eating at you. Or maybe you're not in real estate at all. Maybe you're a founder, an operator, an entrepreneur. You're building something. And you're tired of seeing content from endless coaches and influencers that sound like maybe they've never actually done the thing they're talking about. If that's you, good. You're in the right place. Everybody else, I still love you, but this show was not built with you in mind. And I'd rather tell you that now than waste your time. So I also want to tell you what made me want to start this in the first place. I felt like every real estate or business show out there had the same ingredients on repeat. Mortgage rates, inventory numbers, the market shifting, lots of economic predictions that mostly don't come true, some cheerleading, and of course, you should join my coaching program. Often it's an ad, not insight, and somebody selling you does not help you build a business, especially a business that doesn't collapse the second you take a vacation. What people aren't talking enough about are the actual mechanics. How do you build something that runs without you standing over it? How do you build a team or a brand or honestly a life where the money's great and you're not completely hollowed out by Thursday? That's the show. Real systems and real numbers. The stuff I actually use on actual listings with actual clients. It's not an ad pitch. It's not going to be a motivational seminar. And it's only going to be with people who've actually done the thing we're talking about. I also want to say that I feel that real estate, business, and how the brain works are totally interconnected. I've spent a long time obsessed with learning about this idea and feel that we need to really, really explore the human question and how we operate and how clients make decisions. So in this show, we're going to sit right at that intersection, the deal, the business, and the psychology underneath both of them. We're going to discuss frameworks you can actually use on a Monday morning, not mindset posts on Instagram, actual practical things to do. So here's what you can expect from me week to week. Conversations with the top agents and team leaders in the world and operators who are actually in it. People with real P&Ls and real war stories. Straight breakdowns of the systems that let a business run without you chained to your phone. The tech, the workflows, the leverage points nobody talks about because they're not flashy or sexy enough for Silicon Valley to sell to you. We're also going to take a real look at the luxury and reload side of this business, where the entire game is trust. And the part that I probably care about most, the actual psychology of decision making. Why do even we, as the agents, do what we do when we aren't even aware of it? Also, why do the agents, who you are clearly smarter than and have a way better personality than, seem to have it easier? It's usually just the habits that they built. What are those habits? We're going to get into it. They couldn't just rely on their amazing smarts and charm, but with both, you will be unstoppable. So here's the other thing. This isn't only going to be real estate's top performers, although we will have plenty of them. I want to sit down with anyone who looked at the life they were handed, the one they were supposed to want, and rewrote that narrative. The person who walked away from the safe track for the one that actually meant something to them. Whether it's real estate, music, food, whatever. The industry is not the point. The decision is the point. The courage is the point. That's the actual definition of own it as far as I'm concerned. And it was never just about money. I'm truly fascinated by interesting people, and those are the people that I want to share with you. So my promise to you is no fluff, no generic cheerleading, and if an episode doesn't leave you at least one thing that you can actually use, I did not do my job. So thank you for spending the first episode of anything with me. That's not for nothing. You can always make more money, but your time is the one thing you can't get back, and I do not take for granted that you gave some of it to me today. I have a lineup coming that I am incredibly excited about. Real estate's best, sure, but also people who just went and did the thing they actually wanted to do instead of the thing they were supposed to do. But more than that, I want this to be the show that's in your ear on your drive to the listing appointment, reminding you why you got into this in the first place. Oh yeah, it was for freedom, right? I'm Ross Seligman. This is the Own It podcast. Come back next week. We're just getting started here. If you enjoyed this conversation, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who would find value in it. For more conversations on leadership, business, real estate, and building what's next, follow along and connect with us online. Until next time, keep raising your standards and keep owning your next chapter.